Hi, today from Castries on the beautiful St. Lucia. Today we'll be talking about how to use your competitive advantage. And I will give you a great example of that. So, see you after the break. Hi again on St. Lucia. Today we'll be talking about how to create a business model that will give you a competitive advantage. And we'll start with the story of tourism here in the Caribbean. Back in the 50s and 60s in 20th century, there were many companies trying to realize the traditional, let's say, European model, business model of tourism here in the Caribbean islands. So sell the people a hotel, maybe sell them also a flight, and then they will enjoy the stay, right? Maybe they will get the breakfast in the hotel, and then they will stray to the town and enjoy the nature and so on. The problem was there was no infrastructure here on the Caribbean islands. They are pretty, or used to be pretty poor islands, and the offer in restaurants and generally food and ambiance, the environment for the tourists, it wasn't what they expected, what a Western tourist was expected. So there was no possibility for the tourists to actually go to a nice restaurant in the town or to enjoy even the town, because they were in, for the senses of a Westerner, they were dirty and smelly. And also they couldn't actually get to see all these nice beaches and maybe rainforests and all, the maybe mountain peaks with nice views and so on, because there was no infrastructure, there were no taxis, no good transport that was somehow accessible and acceptable to a Western tourist. It was completely different from France, Italy, or maybe Spain, where you can stay in your hotel and then go out to the town and enjoy the life as the locals do, because this is a high standard life, and this is different here, or it used to be different here in the Caribbean, because the locals didn't enjoy that high standard, or they didn't live that high standard, and there was no offer on restaurants and so on in high standards. Only the very rich people, the yacht owners, they bought their villas and they furnished them with Western style, brought the cooks here and enjoyed their stay in the Caribbean. All the other tourists, they didn't really enjoy the stay, because everything outside the hotel wasn't enjoyable for them. It was a frustration. So this was kind of a challenge, not only for the companies, for the travel companies, but also for the countries here who were just screaming to get another business model, because their business models based on agriculture, maybe fishing, especially on agriculture, were failing due to competition from Far East, and also due to the climate here, let's say frequent hurricanes and so on, which devastated the fields, the vegetation, their plantations, and so on and so on. So there was quite a challenge, and the solution to that was found by Gordon Butch Stewart, who came up with the idea of all-inclusive hotels. So high standard, 5-star hotels that were only inclusive. So you got everything. Now you know the concept of all-inclusive, but it was very innovative in the 50s, in the 60s, especially here in the Caribbean. So you got all your food, all your drinks there, and also all the supplies you needed, like some everyday supplies. You got a grocery store, a pharmacy, whatever, within the hotel. Everything was within the hotel, and also all the excursions were organized and executed from the hotel, by the hotel, maybe also with local partners, but the hotels were taking care of that, so the tourist didn't need to leave the hotel and could fully enjoy his stay in this paradise-like spot. And they are still the best locations, like sandy white beaches or other locations. Like here you can see the brand, by the way, is called Sandals. Now you know. Here you can see this location, this lovely building on the top, white building, overlooking the marina here. So this is another great location. So this Jordan Batch steward started to realize this business model and charging much more than the regular hotels. Of course, it was all inclusive and so on. But it was high standard, and nevertheless people were flocking in shares to him, and it took several years till the travel industry realized his success secret, so to say. And the secret was that his customers were always satisfied, were always happy with their stay, and the customers from the other companies were unhappy with their stay. They were always something wrong after you just got your sleep, your stay in the hotel, but as soon as you left the area, and you had to leave the area in order to get your food, whatever, you were just appalled maybe by the environment and couldn't find a nice spot to have your coffee, to have your dinner and so on. And you were just frustrated, right? And at that time, of course, there was no internet, there was no social media, but there was a word of mouth. So people were telling each other how they liked their stay, how they like this or other travel agency, travel company, and Sandals was winning by lengths with all others, despite the high prices. And it was, of course, the full package, flight, hotel, all food included, and also sometimes, depending on the package, also alcohol included, and also maybe some trips. And the trips you could book at the hotel. You didn't have, also like rent a car, whatever. You didn't have to worry about not being able to get through in that specific country. So, and this is a success story. There are over 50 Sandals hotels right now in the Caribbean, on almost probably every imaginable island that you can think of. And one of these islands is, of course, St. Lucia, and there are 3 Sandals hotels on St. Lucia, and one of them I was visiting today, staying at the beach at that hotel, paradise-like white sand beach, with of course great snorkeling opportunity. And another one is here behind me in this marina. So you see how to build a business model, find a niche and find an advantage in that niche, and then just leverage that advantage, and then you can scale, and of course you can charge your prices, much better prices. That's how you build your business model. If you like this video, give me a thumb up. If not, of course, thumb down. Subscribe if you haven't. You can press bell button to get notified about my videos. Share this video with your loved ones, with your friends. One day they will thank you for that. I talk here a lot about business, about how the best entrepreneurs in our world think and act. So if you like this video, you will certainly like my other videos. I invite you to watch them. That's it for today from St. Lucia, from the beautiful Caribbean. I wish you a fantastic day. Let's do something extraordinary today.